Hi folks, in this quick overview we're going to take a look at the library structure used within Windows 7. Now I'm going to come down to the bottom left hand corner. I'm just going to simply click on my File Explorer and I'm going to load up the top level window. Now you'll see over on the left hand side it gives you your four default choices: Documents, Library, Pictures and Videos. Now one of the key things to remember about the libraries are that they are a cumulative total of all of the folders within your entire laptop or even within your shared drives that contain a certain type of document. So for instance, if I was to double click on Pictures, you'll see that actually this particular piece contains three locations. It's pulling information from my pictures, public pictures, and a new folder that I've got on my desktop. So all of them are being pulled together in one library. They're not necessarily all held in the exact same folder. So one of the key attributes for our libraries is the ability that we can make new ones. So for instance, if I wanted to make a new library that would always provide me instant access to all of my presentation files, for instance, I would simply right click on Libraries, come down to New, and come across and click Library. Now it's going to ask me to rename that library, so maybe I'm going to call this one Presentations and click Enter. Now, once you jump into that library by left clicking, the first thing you're going to get is something saying that this folder, Presentations, is empty. No folders have been included in this library, and all you'd have to do is go about finding the respective folders that you have that contain your presentations. So say for instance I was in this particular folder and I selected Include Folder. Now that particular folder is now part of that library. I can add as many folders as I like. So if you have corporate presentations, if you have project specific presentations, if you have any presentations you need to share, you can quite easily jump into your particular libraries and have them all listed. Once you've created it once, you can see if I click on Presentations, I'm not getting that link anymore to say Add Folder. But if I was to right click and come down to Properties, I can then use this GUI here to include a folder. I'd be able to go out into the system and maybe select a different folder, select Include. Now what you might find is when you click Apply, the system may take a moment just to index what's in that particular folder before it adds it to your library. I can select OK, and now I've actually got two folders that I can jump straight into from within Presentations. I don't necessarily have to go through the shared network drives and the letter structures and so on and so forth. I can select Presentations straight away, get access to the two areas that I need. Now removing file locations are incredibly easy as well. Don't simply right click and decide to delete, because you'll be technically taking that information and putting it into the recycle bin. Instead, right click on Presentations, come down to Properties, and then you can simply remove the folders which you no longer have a requirement to do so. So let me pop those two out, click Apply, click OK. It's taken us back to our basic structure, and from there I can even right click on the presentation and choose to delete that library. So hopefully the libraries and your use of the libraries may help you streamline some of the processes and indeed pull together some of the distributed information that you have available to you.